Warning, the following video will contain content that is not appropriate for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello bitches. And boy, have I had a shitty life up until this point. Actually, it's still shitty. Yay! I'm just gonna go jump off a cliff now. Anyway, but first, I'm going to give you one of my famous Pokemon Battle Revolution rant battles. Yay! Alright, children, strap yourselves in and prepare for massive quantities of bullshit. That is right. Anyway, yeah. So, story time, motherfuckers! For those of you who don't know, surprisingly enough, actually, I'm not a total bum. I have a job, right? And, yeah. This one's about how much of a pain in the ass my mom can be. And actually something that happened that was kind of an anomaly. It was actually, I found it to be quite interesting. So, here's what happened, right? I came home from work one day, you know. I come in the door, you know, close the door, I'm all like, hey, you know? And, you know, my mom said like a couple words, and just from those couple words, because I know my mom so well, I could tell, shit, she's pissed about something. Yay, because that makes my life easier. So anyway, yeah, I could tell she was pissed about something. Then, boy, did she pull some bullshit. Alright, get a load of this shit. So, you know, I come home from work or whatever, she says a couple things, I'm like, boy, she's pissed about something, you know, I can just tell by the way she said, you know, those couple words, I don't remember what the fuck she said. But yeah, I walk in the door pretty much. Then, much to my surprise, she asks me a question. She says to me, she says, hey, how many hours did you spend working today? I'm like, that's actually a good question. Let me think about it. I had no idea what the fuck she was asking, but I kind of caught on after a little bit. And, yeah. So, yeah, so what she asked me is, you know, how many hours did you work? I'm like, that's a good question. Let me think about that. She's like, you better come up with an answer fast. Or some, like, she said, you better think fast. And I'm like, calm the fuck down. I need some time to think. Time has never been my strong suit when it comes to math. So, that's not what I actually said, but that's what I was thinking. So I'm like, let me see here. Oh, yeah, about 3.5 hours. Then she asked me, okay, how many hours did you spend at school? I'm like, you know, that's actually another good question. I was actually kind of curious about how much time I spend at school myself, so it's a fair question. I'm like, I thought about it, I'm like, give or take about 4 hours, right? Yeah, sounds about right. I think, yeah, that's what I said. She says, well, I spent 11 hours at work. I'm just, like, standing there, about this close, and you can't see my fingers right now, but they're really close together, about this close to saying, congratulations, you want a fucking medal? I mean, or a fucking cookie? I mean, congratulations? And, it turns out what she was pissed about, which, I mean, is fairly understandable, I mean, is that the kitchen was kind of a mess, you know? And, me and my sister didn't clean it up all day, you know? Which is, I mean, somewhat understandable, but at the same time, I don't blame myself. I blame my sister for that, because I actually had work in school that day, whereas she literally did not have work or school and was, like, or should have been home all day to do that, so I blame her for that. That's her fucking fault. But yeah, so the other thing I find funny, it's like, okay, you're an adult, like, technically speaking, I'm an adult, but I'm like one of those pseudo-adults. Like, I'm an adult, technically speaking, but I'm not like a real adult yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still just some fuck-ass kid. Like, that's all I consider myself to be. I'm still just some fuck-ass kid. You know? And, so it's like... So, you know, when she said to me, well, I worked 11 hours today, and you, with school and work combined, only had 7.5 hours. So you're telling me that you did not have time to clean up the kitchen. I'm thinking in my head, yeah, that's exactly what I'm telling you. Did you not fucking get that? But anyway, yeah. So, you know, at this point, I'm just like... Okay, literally, like... You're trying to one-up your own kid by saying, oh, well, I worked more hours than you. It's like... Well, no shit you did. You're an adult. It's like... What? Duh? I mean... Fucking hello? Like, I work a part-time job, for Christ's sakes. And, she works a full-time job, right? So it's like... It's not even fair to draw a comparison. Because it's like... Our lives are totally different, you know? And it's like... Okay? Like, of course you're gonna be fucking working more than me? Congratulations, you just one-upped your own kid? I mean, if you gain any satisfaction out of that, congratulations? I mean, it was one of those total what the fuck moments, where it's just like, what the fuck? But yeah, it's like, just again, what the fuck? Congratulations, you one-upped your own kid. You win a cookie. Like, if she was really trying to one-up me, then that's pretty fucking pathetic. I'm sorry, but that's fucking pathetic as hell. Okay? But yeah. Then, actually, something interesting happened. You know, I went down into my room. I was all pissed, because, just like... fucking whatever. So, obviously she wanted me to do a bunch of stuff. And I just went in my room and I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it whenever I fucking feel like it. So, about, like, 20 minutes go by, I'm YouTubing or whatever, uploading some videos and shit. And, I'm like, alright, I'll go do some of that stuff that she wanted me to do. Like, put away groceries and, fucking do the dishes or whatever. At least the clean ones. Save the other ones for my sister. She's an ass. Anyway, yeah, so... And I didn't, like, bitch about it or anything. I just went up there and just did it, level-headed, Like, as far as some of the groceries, I went and asked my mom, okay, where do you want this? Or what do you want me to do with this? Or what the fucking hell is this? So... So, yeah. And then the most interesting thing happened. Like, after I was done with all that shit, she's like, thanks for helping out. And she was, like, instantly, like, unpissed off at me. She was still pissed off at my sister, and boy, did she get it later, and that was fun. But, yeah, she was, like, totally unpissed off at me afterwards. And I was just like, whoa, wait, hold the phone. For the first time in my entire life, I think I managed to kill her with kindness. By just going up there and just doing those things and just being like, totally aloof, like, whatever, I don't give a shit, It actually worked. It actually fucking worked. I managed to kill her with kindness. And that is the first time in my life that I think I've successfully done that. Because normally she tends to kind of, I don't want to say be a bitch, but at the same time I want to say be a bitch. She holds grudges, so... Yeah, for the first time ever, I managed to kill her with kindness. And that is good to know. So anyway, yeah, that'll be it for that battle, and I'll see you bitches later. Peace out.